What's going on, fellas? Welcome back to another Trinoline video. I haven't recorded this in a while, but we're gonna jump back into this piece. Let's see what's going on here. Move the mic a little bit. With some embarrassment, seeing Yuri's innocent smile made me remember when I met Yuri immediately after losing my memory. Felt oddly nostalgic and lovely. I do love you, Yuri. I'm glad we met. Really? I'm super happy, Shun. Say it again for me. That's kind of embarrassing. Oh, come on. Come on. You know, if I repeat it too much, it won't mean as much when I do say it. Really? Okay then. I'll cherish and revel in these feelings over and over again, forever. Yuri cheerfully bounced all around me. It was so adorable. I wish I would catch her act like this forever. Would what? I am rap godding so hard. Beginning to feel like a rap god, rap god. It had been a few days since Yuri insisted I give her some space. I felt incredibly uneasy during that time, and my attempts to contact her had all gone unanswered. Made the old me, the one who wanted to do everything he could for her, sound like a real moron. Deep down, I had hoped time would somehow solve everything. As much as I hated the idea of Yuri's death, the desire to run away or to face this head-on were clashing with each other. Shun, do you have a minute? Sarah, what's up? How's Yuri doing? If at all possible, I'd like a chance to perform some maintenance on her. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I see. Glad to hear it. But, just for the record, this is part of my research. I'd like to confirm something. Would you prefer I not? No, it's fine. Okay, we have class this afternoon. So would you bring her by the lab after school? Today? That's pretty sudden. I doubt you have any reason to rap god. I doubt you have any reason to postpone it, either. I'd appreciate it if you could work it in whenever time is best for you. Alright, I'll see you then. Just in case, I contacted Yuri to let her know we couldn't walk home together today. And as I expected, she didn't respond. Damn, getting ghosted. Feels bad. Sarah, long time no see. It's been a while. How are things going with Shun? Pretty good. I think he likes having me around too. That's nice to hear. Yuri said with a big grin. You know, I really do like Shun. Do you? Yuri does too, so that's only natural. What's the matter? Sarah, do you have a minute? What is it? What could it be? She seemed to be confused about something. She was operating under the Trino system, so I expected her to have feedback for me. Still, she seemed apprehensive for some reason. Listen, Sarah, I think I've fallen in love with Shun. You have? Yeah, I can feel myself falling in love with him. Getting to see Shun every day always makes me really happy. But things aren't going very well between Shun and Yuri right now. Yuri's illness has left her emotionally unstable, as Shun is suffering because of it. It's hard for me to see him like that. Yuri looked down at her feet and continued her explanation. Yuri is hurting Shun. If it were me, I know I could make him happy. He even said that he loves me. I didn't feel the same way. I love him way more than Yuri does. Way more? That part surprised me. Had a divergence occurred between Yuri and her virtual body. Hey, Sarah. What should I do to become Shun's girlfriend? I want to become his lover. I can make him smile like no one else can. Come on, what should I do, Sarah? She was beginning to realize that she wasn't Yuri. Yuri was consciously trying to create the world she desired. Was this too one possibility Trino offered? It was a little worrisome. However, as a researcher, I couldn't disregard my curiosity. Hey, Yuri. I think you should do whatever you want. Sarah? It's alright. You're my creation. Trino is a creation that would abide by the 3 laws of androids. She would never hurt a human, so it would be alright. After a short while, Sarah returned to the birdcage. Should be alright if she were just performing some simple maintenance. Or so I thought. Thanks for your help. No, thank you for all your hard work. Sarah handed me Yuri's VR equipment. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. No, nothing especially, as far as her virtualization settings and the overall system is concerned. Sarah stared at me, a clear implication in her phrasing. Shun, I hear things aren't going very well with Yuri. Yuri told me. I wouldn't say that. It's all my fault. I think that I've been inconsiderate and ended up hurting her. I see. At this point, Yuri won't listen to anything I say. But if I give her some space for a little while, Yuri's I only have the here and now immediately across my mind. Something told me she and I were completely out of sync. What's wrong? You went quiet. I was having trouble expressing how I felt. Oh, it's nothing. Really? Sarah restrained herself from sharing what was on her mind. Sarah. Yes? See you later. For now, I just needed to get away from this place. Okay, later. Sarah sounded as if she understood how I felt and returned to her lab. Better head home. Welcome back. After pounding Yuri on, it finally felt like things had gone back to normal. Just as Sarah had suggested, nothing about her seemed out of place. Unsurprisingly, I never did get any reply from Yuri herself. Yuri? She asked when she noticed I was looking at my smartphone. Given that look on your face, I'm guessing she never called you. But cheer up. While I was at Sarah's, I gained a new function. You did? Yeah, I wanted to be able to do more stuff with you. So, I'd like to head back to your room. Is that okay? My room? Yes, I can't do it here. Got it.
Uh-oh, it's about to get some bow chicka wow wow time, boys.
I hooked the VR equipment up to the PC and played a game with Yuri. When I started thinking about what she could only do in my room with me, I was embarrassed by what I had anticipated. I ended up playing with her until late into the evening. Shun, you're so bad at this. No way, you're just way too good. There's no way a human could beat AI at Othello. What is Othello? Were you bored? No, it was fun. It was great to see how sadistic you could be. Aw, I really wasn't trying to be. Still though, there are lots more functions like this that I can add to my repertoire. What sort of stuff would you enjoy? She asked, sounding hopeful. It's hard to come up with anything on the spot. What sort of functionality should I add to her? Was I anticipating spending more time with her? The doorbell suddenly rang, notifying me that I had a visitor. I had a feeling that person was Yuri. Shun. Something wrong. I'm surprised to see you. That's all you have to say? Why didn't you answer when I called? Huh? Oh. I left myself in the living room while I was playing with Yuri. She glanced at my phone on the sofa and more or less guessed what had happened. Were you asleep in your room? No, I was up. I was worried when I couldn't get through to you. I'm sorry. That was when she noticed I was wearing the VR glasses. They blended in with their surroundings quite well, but anyone who knew how they worked was sure to spot them instantly. Oh, I get it. Now it all makes sense. You ignored my call on purpose. No, I didn't. I just forgot to grab it. Woman brain. I don't want to hear your excuses. Sorry. I didn't think you were going to call me back. Is that how little you've cared when you've been messaging me? That's not it either. Took off my glasses and flung them across the room. I felt horrible about how playing games with Yuri had backfired. However, I wanted to make it crystal clear that wasn't how I felt. And tell me, how do you really feel about me, Shun? The look in her eyes sharpened. Oh, I pressed a button. What's going on? Hello? Okay, we're good. The truth is, you don't give a damn about me. Damn, son. Yuri's more important to you. I think she's a little pissed off, boys. That's not... Hello? Hello? There we go. You didn't pick up your phone because you were hanging out with Yuri. Why is clicking not working? You forgot all about me because you were having so much fun with her. Hello? You may not have noticed it. Why do I have to double click now? But that just shows how much you care about her. I couldn't deny that. Unlike me, she doesn't get sick either. She'll never die and can stay close to you forever and ever. Nothing about her is depressing. I've got tons of faults, but she's different. Good grief. It only makes sense that you'd think she's better than me. That's because I love you, Shun. Or Yuri. He loves himself. I wouldn't care about Yuri at all if it weren't for you. It's because she's you, and because it's what you wanted. I wanted to make your wish come true. That's right. This is what I wished for at first. That's why I won't tell you not to use her anymore. I was happy that you took a liking to her, and then it felt like you were loving me tons and tons more than before. But you know, I didn't think you'd fall in love with her. I believed that you would never love her more than you love me. Never in a million years did I think you'd cheat on me with me. Cheat on me with me. Seems legit. Yuri. Her outburst weighed heavily on my mind. Only her quiet sobs lingered in an otherwise soundless living room. I'm a horrible person for saying all of this. But this is for the best. After all, leaving Yuri behind to take my place after I die is truly what I always wanted. I should be delighted that you've fallen in love with her. As long as you're with her, I'll know you'll never be sad again. I can die with peace of mind. Please don't say things like that. If you recover, I won't need Yuri anymore. They'll never stop performing replacement surgeries on me for as long as I live. A complete recovery is unrealistic. You want to be with Yuri until that happens, don't you? You don't want to be apart from her. It's got the Nani face. You're wrong. You're the one I love, Yuri. Because I love you that I can't accept your death. Isn't it obvious that I hope that you'll survive? You're not wrong. Yuri stared straight at me with a dazed expression. So please, you don't need to say you love me anymore. Forget about all of the time we spent together. Think of that girl as the real Yuri, okay? Why? Why? Hearing you say you love me only hurts me more. I can't even begin to accept such a heavy sentiment. You're the only one I've loved this whole time. Every day was amazing. I think I've lived long enough. I don't have any regrets. No regrets. Ruby is the one who's suffering the most, and yet her voice was dripping with compassion. Since she hadn't blamed me for a single thing, she hadn't conceded and asked for an apology. But maybe I never should have told you about my illness. If I had kept it a secret until the very end. Yeah, I'm sure of it. No, I decided to date her even after learning of her illness. I wanted to support her. However, everything I said and did right now was a far cry from actually supporting her. Goodbye. Shun. Yuri? She rushed out of the entryway, and I couldn't chase after her. That was like so dramatic. After that, I sat in silence for some time. I put back on the discarded glasses and lifted my head, only to find Yuri standing there. Shun, are you sure you shouldn't have followed her? Yeah. Everything Yuri had said was true. She knew everything. There's nothing I can do to help her right now. I see. I picked up my cell phone and read the email she had sent me. Her true feelings were composed within it. Sorry I've been so touchy lately. I've been feeling really insecure. That much was obvious even to me. After giving it some thought, I realized how bad I've been missing you. Yuri. There were tons more emails and phone calls from her after that one. Shun, I want to see you. Can I come over? Are my emails getting through? Did something happen? Countless messages, each one more worried than the last. Ooh, a noob just posted a tweet. I kind of want to look at that. Up until then, I had been sending her one-sided messages. Shun, a single word is fine, so please respond. You're not answering your phone either. Did something happen? I hope you didn't get in another accident. The seemingly countless messages sent back to me at random intervals were practically indirect backlash of that. I had ignored all of her messages until that evening. I'm coming over now. It wasn't that I had forgotten. Saying I hadn't expected a reply had also been a lie. Shun, I just saw your messages. I'm sorry I made you worry. I'm sorry I got so emotional. I want to talk this through. Writing nothing more, I sent the email. What would I do once I saw her? I honestly wasn't sure myself. Shun, are you alright? It was my fault. All of it. Don't say that. You're putting too much blame on yourself. Oh, dude, Nia's getting a change. That's kind of lit. Nia for Dead by Daylight, boys. If you don't know. Even though half y'all are subscribed just because of Dead by Daylight. After we started spending time together, I began thinking about what my future would be like with Yuri. I found myself thinking, I wish my time with her was like this. That was wrong of me. I wish for her to become you, since you always smile and support me. Shun, Yuri and Yuri were different. Yuri was immune to illness and had no fear of death. I will always be there for you. I won't leave you alone no matter how much time passes. You're the only one in my eyes. My heart is yours. Yuri leaned in close and said that in a sugary sweet voice. Even though she had no physical presence, it still made my heart thunder wildly in my chest. I love you, Shun. I want to support you any way I can. No matter what happens, I promise I will always be your ally. Even if Yuri hates me for it. I'll keep loving you forever, okay? Yuri. Thank you. Deep down in my heart, I hugged her intangible body tightly. Intangible? I don't know. Hello? White screen? Hello? Okay. With a gloomy heart, I managed to get through my classes for the day and head home. Yuri may have seen through how I truly felt and hadn't sent a reply to my message from the night before. I tried sending more emails, but those also went unanswered. As far as I could tell, she hadn't come to school either. Sent Yuri yet another email, almost as if it were my duty to do so. My call of duty. My primary motivation for doing it was to show that I had tried everything I possibly could. I felt like absolute scum. Criminal scum. Especially since I didn't even have the courage to go see her in person. Have you heard from Yuri at all? No. I see. Still, don't make that face. I know you're doing everything you can. You really think so? Yuri worried about me constantly. On the other hand, I was starting to feel guilty for making her so concerned. Yeah, she's just a little emotionally unstable at the moment. She needs time. It'll be a bigger mess if you let it get you down too. Yeah, thanks. Yuri was there at my side with her perpetual smile. Wasn't this enough? Maybe this was how things weren't meant, or maybe this were how things were meant to be. I loved Yuri, but with how things stood, she didn't want or need anyone's help. A part of me assumed there was nothing else I could do to help her. However, I would never have to lose Yuri. She would be there for me forever, and that would never change. I know better than anyone how important Yuri is to you. However, of the times we've spent together, it might not be possible for you to experience that with Yuri herself. Huh? Nani? Death doesn't make much sense to me. But it's something that will depress you, right? It was difficult to explain the sorrow of death to her. Hey, Shun. The times we spent together won't disappear, okay? If Yuri does die, I'll be sad, too. But that doesn't mean our time together will be for nothing, okay? Be for nothing? Should I stop talking about her for a little while? You're blaming yourself way too much. Try and focus your thoughts more on me, and only me. If you do that, I'll always be able to put a smile on your face. I know that will make you happy. Yuri was treating Yuri like she was a different person. It was clear as day to me that I was dealing with Yuri now, who had developed her own unique personality. Android 18 status. Shun. I'm sorry for worrying you. I'm alright now. You don't look alright to me. I love you. Huh? I love you, Yuri. Our time together won't disappear. I'll never forget it. Shun. I love you too. I love you so much, Shun. I'll be here for you forever and ever. Yeah. After saying aloud the emotion that bubbled up in my heart, it ended up being the word Rove. Yuri's bouncing around ecstatically, looking happy as could be. It felt like I would end up falling even more deeply in love with her. So I'm gonna leave this episode here. We'll see what's going on next episode with whatever is going on here. But peace.